So I'm way late to the party on this, but I have the Avata 2, and this isn't sponsored, and I actually bought this thing because I wanted to test it out and see how hard it is to figure out and if it's any fun. And just as a spoiler to this, it is the most fun drone I've ever flown.
Mr. Black.
All right, so the Avata 2. Yes, you're gonna want the drone, the goggles 3, and the motion controller 2. And you're gonna wanna get extra batteries and a charging case. And although you get decent amount of battery time, it's just not enough because you wanna keep flying it, and that's where I think it's important to have. Also, check this out. Scotty Makes Stuff has a custom case for the Avata 2. It's a hard case with hard plastic. It has a nice handle on it. It also has like a little belt pack and even a mount, like if you're riding a bike or something and you wanna have quick access to it, you could have this like on a mount on your bike. But also, very cleverly, they have little spots for your extra batteries, so you can easily carry around your Avata 2 with those extra batteries. And this has got to be one of the best cases out there. Scotty Makes Stuff also has this case for the goggles 3. This also has the belt clip on it, an extra mount, and a spot for a handle. And there's even a spot there so that you could charge your goggles. And one last thing is they also have this little motion controller handle. You can just like clip it onto your belt, just like holster it if you need to. All great products, especially when you want to keep your gear safe when you're traveling with it or just throwing it in your car or something like that. It's really nice to have. I'll put links to all of this stuff down in the description so you can find it down there. But getting back to the drone itself, I actually didn't want this. I've never really flown an FPV drone, and I've seen videos and they look really cool, but they look really complicated. I didn't have the time to sit there and learn how to make this thing work. But I just kind of bit the bullet and I was like, you know what, that looks fun, let's just give it a try. So I bought it, it arrived, have the goggles, have the motion controller, super easy to pair together. And then I took this thing to a park and I just started flying with it and figuring it out. It took 5 minutes and I felt like an FPV pro like that quickly. Obviously there's pros out there, but I felt like one. Another part of it that I wasn't sure about was the goggles. Now, I thought it would feel really weird to not be able to see the drone and you're just like kind of seeing the vision of the drone, especially because I wear glasses. I thought it was just gonna be really hard to do. But no, they make it super easy. I mean, you can actually adjust the lenses on there so you don't have to wear the glasses. It'll actually be the glasses for you. And because there's cameras on the front, you can actually just tap the side and it is like real video, so you can actually see what's going on. So if someone's walking up to you, you're flying, or you want to look at the drone while it's close by, you can actually just see these cameras will actually be your eyes. And there's so much more I could go on with these, but also I love that I can connect it to my phone and then other people that are around can watch what I'm seeing from the phone. And I felt confident letting people that have never flown an FPV drone before, or even a drone for that matter, like my dad here or my nephew, I'd let them give it a try and they were all like really good at it. Like it's like you're playing a video game. And in the moment you're getting these amazing shots and you're like, how is this possible? Like I'm all the way over here, the drone's way over there, I can't even see it with my own eyes, and I'm getting these crazy cool vantage points. And I've only ever used like these kind of controllers before, so I wasn't sure how that was gonna feel, but the fact that you have this trigger to go forward or you can go backwards and you can just maneuver the drone with your hand. There's a part of you that kind of feels like you're a bird when you're flying and just kind of going, because there's also a little circle kind of giving you the target of where you're going, so you can actually just aim for that. So if you see like an opening in like a soccer goal, or even if you're in a park and you're going through like a little tunnel, you just kind of follow that circle in the middle and you keep it centered and you can really navigate through any of that stuff. And the best part is you can be going super fast, like zooming around, and then as soon as you like let go of the trigger, the drone just hovers in the air. It stops, which is a very good fail safe, just in case you're going a little bit out of your element. You could just stop or even just slow down a little bit by releasing the trigger. And they even have a new update where you can do some really cool flips and cool FPV tricks with just a couple of clicks of the button or flick on the joystick, and you can do some really amazing stuff with that. Now, I'm not making this video because I'm like, hey, look at me, I'm an FPV pilot now. I'm making this video to tell you that it's easy. It's not hard. Like anyone can do this, and it is so much fun. It's not an overwhelming thing, and you don't have to put in a lot of hours of practice. You will be up and running within 5 minutes. And if you're on the fence and you're like, oh, I don't know, just get it. You'll have a blast. I know it's not cheap. It is cheaper than some of the drones like years ago that we got, and the camera quality and control is leaps and bounds better than those old drones. But that's it. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. And if you want to see that video with the Neo using the goggles and the motion controller, you can click that one right there. Or you can check out some other Neo videos or some other cool gadgets on the screen. Click one of those and I'll see you there.